You want to be able to make your first $100,000. I know you see a lot of people on the internet telling you exactly how to be able to increase your income, what to be able to do, 5 steps towards success, and all these different things and information that is getting pushed inside of your face. But today, this video is going to be very different because I'm going to be giving you my 3 money secrets that has helped me make over hundreds of thousands of dollars by the age of 21. I'm going to break it down in simple terms for you guys to where you'll be able to fully understand this. And I want you to know one thing. If you implement these things that I literally tell you inside of this video, I guarantee you'll be able to make your first $100,000. The only question is, how fast will you be able to? First thing I want you to realize is that you have the capability of making any type of money that you want inside of this world. I'm not going to be the person that caps you at $100,000. Feel like you can make more than that, then by all means dominate the game. The issue that majority of entrepreneurs and business owners run into though is when they're making that money and they start to get to that $100,000 break. This is what happens to most entrepreneurs. They get lazy and they get settled and they say, hey, listen, I'm good where I'm at now. And this is exactly where they want you to be. They don't want you to surpass going $100,000 to 200 to 500,000 to your first $1 million. I want to be the person that gets you to that first $1 million, which is why I'm making this video and giving you guys these 3 money secrets that you literally can use to keep on catapulting yourself past the average person and not get settled to. Now I need you guys to realize that making your first $100,000 is not very different from making your first $1 million. The thing is that we need to realize that this is all a game. It is all a game of numbers, and we need to be able to realize exactly how to be able to get to that number. The only issue that I ran into when I was going through that phase of trying to break through to make my first 6 figures is that I realized that, well, I'm just not aware of how to make $100,000. I'm making within a year, I'm making $30,000, but this is only because I'm not aware of how to make $100,000. When you become aware of this and you start learning and going on that path of trying to figure out how to make that $100,000 and apply these things that I'm about to really tell you inside this video, you guys are going to really be preparing yourself for success and domination when it comes to your. So the first money secret I have to give you guys is going to be in coordination with all the rest of the ones I'm about to really give you inside this video, and this is simply going out and finding a high-paying skill. When I used to be out and I used to go out, I sold cars, I worked as an inspector, independent inspector for insurance companies like State Farm and all these other different insurance companies I had worked for. I recognized I had learned a skill that nobody can take away from me, which is the most important thing. When you're going out inside the world, it's very different from working to somebody like you're working at McDonald's or you're working at Taco Bell. The reason why these places don't pay a lot of money is simply because they can decide to go and get anybody to go do that job. They can replace you within the same day and train somebody within the same day to do exactly what you do. So therefore, that is not considered as a high-paying skill. It's not technically a skill that you learn. But when you're going into certain industries that you learn a skill or a trade that nobody can ever take from you, you can use that skill or trade to be able to make you money on down the line. Remember guys, we're not in here for the slow money, we're in here for the for show money. So you want to make sure that you are finding the skills that has demand over the world, that a lot of people actually want that service provided, they want that skill, they need that trade to be able to help them out in their daily life. When you are finding a skill or trade like that, you will forever have your business and will forever be able to expand and grow off the demand simply that people are asking for inside the world. Next money secret I want to be able to give you guys inside this video is actually going to be not listening to the people that have not did the things that you want to be able to do inside of life. I remember when I was going out and I was really trying to become a financially free person. I tried to be able to go ahead and have my own money. I didn't want to listen to a boss that tell me what to do, how to do it, and where to be at a certain time, you guys. So therefore, while I was going throughout that process, I asked a lot of people that I did not realize that they weren't in the position that I wanted to be inside of life, and I ended up getting incorrect information. I went out asking my mom for how to be able to make more money. I went out asking my family members and all these different people that gave me misinformation to where I could not grow, and it hindered me. It stopped me at a certain point to where I could not recover back from quickly, right? You don't want to be in that same position. So we're able to catapult yourself past a lot of these people that are actually going out and trying to be able to become financially free, trying to be able to make their first 6 figures inside of life, or $1 million, right? You really want to be able to listen to the people that have already did those things inside of life. So therefore, I wouldn't be asking a doctor how to become a lawyer, and I wouldn't ask a lawyer exactly how to become a doctor, because 9 times out of 10, you'll get misinformation. Now, the great thing about this, you guys, is when you're actually going out and you're listening to somebody that has already did what you wanted to be able to do inside of life, you are literally going past those hurdles of mistakes that they have already made, and you're catapulting yourself right past them. So instead of you running into that mistake and it's stopping you, you're going and you're leaping right over it, and you're being able to surpass a lot of people that makes these mistakes simply because they haven't went out to go get information from somebody that has already did what they wanted to be able to do inside of life. And by all means, you guys, I know it's so much misinformation on YouTube, TikTok. You probably went on TikTok and saw the 5 best videos to be able to get you money right now with $0, and all these different videos that are just misleading a lot of people. But what I want you to do is go past all those videos. I need you to find one person that has already did the things that you want to be able to do inside your industry, and listen to only those people, and I guarantee you'll be able to catapult yourself way past the average person. All right, guys, before we go into the last video, make sure if you're still supporting the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, turn those notification bells on, that way you can see your boy every single day. All right, so the third money secret I have to give you guys is very important, because I've seen a lot of millionaires and even people that make their first 6 figures, it is gone within a snap of a finger. You do not want that happening to you. And in order for that not to happen, when you have money start flowing in, before you make that first 6 figures, before you make that first $1 million, you need to have the mindset of the investor, right? Not the buyer, but the investor. So the investor is thinking every time money comes in, exactly what can I invest this money into to be able to create myself more money. And the buyer is thinking, well, while money is coming in, what can I purchase to be able to make myself look more of a bigger status, right? They're thinking about, how can I go up and buy the Louis Vuitton shirt? How can I go out and buy the new Rolls Royce because I can afford it right now, when you really don't realize that you cannot afford it. At a certain point, you guys, when we're getting money, you're not able to really be able to get the luxury things inside of life until you're having money and you're making it inside of your sleep consistently. We need to really realize that, and we need to keep that investor mindset always while we're making this money, while money is coming in, because we can simply lose it just by going out and having that buyer's mindset and thinking we can go out and buy these things that are not bringing us money. And then we end up looking back at our bank account and it's at $0, or it's at -400 and something, right? Your bank account, what most people don't realize is a millionaire bank account can look exactly just like a person that makes $1,000 a week. Why is that? It's because the millionaire could be at a buyer's mindset to where he's going out and buying this, and that. He's not figuring out how to make him more money. So therefore, he's probably making $1 million a year. But at the same time, his expenses add up to that $1 million. So therefore, his bank account ends up looking like somebody that is making $100,000 a year. We don't want that happening to us. We want our actual net worth to be at $1 million and not going down, only shooting up. About the knowledge I dropped inside this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notification bells on, that way you can see your boy every single day. It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secret.